10 informal English phrases I've used recently from espressoenglish.net. Native English speakers use a lot of informal expressions in day-to-day life. Lately, I've been paying attention to my own conversations, and today I'll teach you 10 informal English expressions that I've used recently. Number 1. Can we just drop it? My friend and I were debating an issue we had different opinions on. The issue wasn't really that important, and I didn't want to spend the whole time talking about that topic, so I said, "Can we just drop it?" To drop a topic of conversation means to stop talking about it, so I was asking my friend if we could stop talking about that particular topic. Number 2. That's beside the point. I was discussing politics with my dad, and he mentioned something that wasn't related to the main topic, so I commented, "That's beside the point." This expression means that something is not relevant or not important to the main topic of conversation. Number 3. I just want to give you a heads up. I referred a student to another English teacher friend of mine, and I contacted the teacher and said, "I just want to give you a heads up that one of my students might get in touch with you." To give someone a heads up means to give them an alert or a warning. Number 4. That class is not for the faint of heart. In a conversation about different types of fitness classes available at my gym, I saw one that's especially intense and said, "That class is not for the faint of heart." If something is not for the faint of heart, it means it's not good or not appropriate for people who are disturbed by unpleasantness or challenge. In other words, you need to have courage and strength in order to endure it. Number 5. They make you jump through a lot of hoops. I was describing a long and complicated bureaucratic process and remarked that they make you jump through a lot of hoops. To jump through hoops means having to do a lot of ridiculously difficult or complicated things in order to achieve your goal. This expression is often used when a process is unnecessarily complicated. It could be simple, but the people in charge make you jump through hoops. They require you to do complicated things to complete it. Number 6. You need to stand your ground. My friend was in a difficult situation where her family wanted her to do something, but she didn't want to. Her family continued to pressure her, and she wasn't sure whether to give in just to please them. I told her, "You need to stand your ground." To stand your ground means to stay firm and strong in your beliefs and actions, and resist attempts to make you change your position. Number 7. You're in for a treat. We were going to eat a particular food that my husband had never tried before, and I told him, "You're in for a treat." A treat is something special, something that's not part of your normal routine. You only have it occasionally. That is good and enjoyable. The expression "you're in for" is an informal way to say you're guaranteed to have or you're going to have. So, you're in for a treat means you're going to have something special and good. Number 8. A lot of other companies are following suit. I was talking about a website that started offering free shipping on its products, and I said that a lot of other companies are following suit. To follow suit means to follow someone else's example, to imitate, to do the same thing as someone else. So this phrase means that one company started offering free shipping, and now many other companies are doing the same thing. Number 9. Hopefully it won't be a problem down the line. In a conversation about dental care, I said I was going to wait a little while to have a procedure done, and said, "Hopefully it won't be a problem down the line." The expression "down the line" is an informal way to say "in the future." Number 10. We crossed paths a couple of times last year. My mom asked me about how often I've seen a particular person, and I replied that last year we crossed paths a couple of times. To cross paths with someone means to meet the person or be in the same place as the person by chance. It wasn't a planned encounter. It's much easier to learn and remember phrases when you can see them in context. But if you don't live in an English-speaking country, where can you find conversations to learn from? You can listen to podcasts and interviews, but they don't explain the expressions you might not know. In my Everyday English Speaking course, you'll listen to short conversations and then learn the phrases frequently used by native speakers. Click on the link in the video to take a free sample lesson on telephone English.